Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your May the 29th just for today in a meditation. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Let's go ahead and get into that meditation now. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Okay, the title of this meditation is Carry Me. The title of the meditation is Carry Me. We believe that our higher power will take care of us. That comes from the basic text, page 58. We all have times when it seems as though our lives are falling apart. There are days or even weeks when it seems that everything that can go wrong is going wrong, whether it's the loss of a job, the death of a loved one, or the end of a relationship. We doubt that we'll survive the changes taking place in our lives. It's during the times when the world is crashing down around our ears that we find our greatest faith in a loving higher power. No human being could relieve our suffering. We know that only God's care can provide the comfort we seek. We feel broken, but we go on, knowing that our lives will be repaired. As we progress in our recovery and our faith in our higher power grows, we are sure to greet the difficult times with a sense of hope, despite the pain we may be in. We need not despair, for we know that our higher power's care will carry us through when we can't walk on our own. Just for today, I will rely on God's care through the painful times, knowing that my higher power will always be there. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of the serenity prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. We believe that our higher power will take care of us. I believe that. I believe that my higher power has the desire, the ability, the power to carry me through when I can't walk on my own. But here's the thing, and I was just thinking about this when I was saying the serenity prayer. Some of the issues that I really, really struggle with are definitely in my power to change. The problem comes when it comes to my boundaries with others. If I don't successfully draw the boundary that I need to draw, which surrounds mostly time management, if I don't draw that boundary, then what tends to happen is that I don't have the energy to actually to do the things that are important to me, to change the things that I can. And then I have to struggle through, right? I have to mostly mentally make myself do what it was that I agreed to do that involves self care or something important to my family. And it's very hard. Let me give you an example. I've been running about a week behind on my homework for my master's. That's problematic because 1 week behind means that you're dropped one letter grade. The most that you can ever get is a B for that particular assignment. Now, these assignments range anywhere from 100 to 200, 300 points. The whole course is 1,000 points. Now, fortunately, I have not lost more than 100 points thus far. However, I have enough weeks left in this particular course that if I don't get my act together, it's very possible that the best that I could get would be a high B or a very low A. Okay. That disturbs me. That disturbs me because I've been going to school for, I don't even know how many years, have spent all of this money getting this education to get to the end of it and not be able to draw the boundaries that I need to draw. So that when it comes time to the deadlines, I make up my mind. I am not going to be able to meet that particular deadline and do justice to the assignment. I can rush and get it out and end up having a low grade anyway, or I can take my time and know for sure I'm going to lose 10 points. It's kind of like darn if you do and darn if you don't. And so a lot of times my choice is to take the 10% grade deduction so that I can produce an excellent paper. It would be so much better if I could just draw the boundaries that I need to draw and do the work when I need to do the work. Right. So I always get it done, but the condition I personally am in when I'm done with that leaves to question whether or not I'm truly having self care. Okay. So the other day I said, a lot of the times the obstacles and challenges that come my way, because of other decisions I've made, I'm not in the best condition to carry through on the things I've obligated to. So school would be one of those. However, it always seems that my higher power expedites or gives me the energy that I need to do to perform and do the things that is his will for me to do. School is one of those things, right? But here's the thing. My higher power carries me in areas where I can't walk on my own. If I have the power to change something and I don't change it, I may get one or two moments of grace, great saves. But in general, the lesson that I'm supposed to be gathering from that is that this is something that you, Mighty Stream, can actually do better on your own. You just need to make some tough decisions, or you need to draw some more distinct boundaries, or tell someone no, or go to bed earlier, or get up earlier. There's things that I can do in accordance with the serenity prayer, right? And I do have the wisdom to know what I can change and what I can't. My behavior is something that I can change. So for me to expect my higher power to come through on this white horse and save the day for me, it's great when it happens. It's not realistic to think that it will always happen. So I hope today, after you've read this and you've thought about the fact that we've survived so many changes that have taken place in our lives, that you have the firm faith in your higher power that no matter what it is, good, bad, indifferent, so far you've come through it. You have survived it. That speaks loads to your relationship with your higher power. So either your higher power carried you at those times you couldn't walk, or your higher power gave you the strength and power to carry out his will for you. Either way, we know and we have our own experience to show it that we can survive these changes that we go through. We can have faith that our higher power will care for us. Even when, like myself, we make some not so healthy decisions that land us in a space where now we have to struggle to actually do the things that we really want to do. I hope today has been beneficial for you. I enjoyed talking to you, and I hope you have a beautiful day on purpose.